Peace and blessings. I'm Azizah Nubia, editor-in-chief of Natural Woman magazine. I want to share with you some things today. I've just been meditating and um, just living and vibing. um, a lot of change is happening. I don't know if you guys are experiencing change, but it's change happening on a massive scale. And so in the midst of change, I just sit back and allow the change to happen, embrace it versus running away from it. So I wanted to share this video about that change and how I think it affects, a lot of people, especially women. First, I wanted to burn some sage. I don't know if you guys know what white sage is. White sage is a smudging herb. It helps to purify environments. We sell this in a Natural Woman web store. You just light the sage like that. And it usually, catches on fire. You can blow it out. Or you just let the fire die down, It's not gonna catch, You gotta know how to work with fire. But, the smoke purifies negative energy. And so I burn sage, I burn it to purify things. Myself, my home, my crystals. Like, this is a Centurion crystal. We have some of these at the Natural Woman web store too. And the funny thing with this crystal, you don't even have to sage it. You can sage it because you sage all your other crystals, but this crystal stays so positive that it doesn't accumulate negative energy. So when it comes, when you have Centurion, it just amplifies your energy and repels negativity. It's like your light, So Centurion is very, very powerful, and it's a great magnifier. It draws to you things, especially good with money manifestation. Sage, you purify, you let it burn. You let a lot of smoke. The smoke is the thing that purifies the negative energy. And so usually it stops smoking when the negativity or negative energy is out the space. And it's good to get into a good habit of keeping your environment free from negativity, because we accumulate so much negativity that we can be consumed by it and not realize we're negative. And so it's always good to keep centered and be purified. If you go into nature, it's always purifying. That's why I love going into the forest, because it's just a purifying place. We also have loose sage herbs at the Natural Woman web store. We sell $5 bags. For those of you who don't want to carry a wand, you can just put it in an ashtray. You can mix it with some incense, and it makes a good earthy smell aroma, and it's very purifying. And then we also have smaller sage wands there too. So make sure you check out the Natural Woman web store, because we have a lot of spiritual tools and, some mind-body stuff that could really just help you in creating, the life of your dreams. So I wanted to talk about masculine women, coming from the experience of me once being a masculine woman. Just through me, just really understanding the story that Natural Woman tells, because literally, although we create the magazine, it's a powerful tool. It's an experience with this thing. And so I'm experiencing things, creating it, just how other people experience anything. And so just with creating Natural Woman, it's been helping everybody involved turn more into women, especially me. And I say, yes, I've always been a woman, but we have been women that think like men. We have been very masculinized, and not really being able or open to be feminine, to be, we haven't been open to what it really is to be a woman. No one has really just came out and taught us. And I wouldn't say taught us, but it's just that energy has been suppressed for so long, and now we have come into a very exciting time when that energy is releasing. And so a lot of women are sprouting like flowers, such as myself. And Like, it's crazy because natural woman is a great tool that can help awaken, the goddess. It helps awaken your feminine energy because we go out and we find women who are already doing it. It's a ripple effect. It's time, we're really changing. And so being feminine is different from how we normally are taught uh or told what a woman should be. Just from my experience, of just really experiencing and being open to feminine energy, is it's feeling. You begin to feel as a woman, and you're very receptive, and you're very open, and you feel sacred. You feel special. You feel that, like I can't even describe it, how it makes you feel to truly feel like a woman. And that's something that every woman has to be able to be open to. If you really want to tap into your natural woman ability, you have to be open to the receptive. And the thing that makes us not open, um, is one, we like to hold on to how we feel. We don't let our emotions flow like water. We want to hold on to everything. And when we hold on to things, and if you hold on to things for so long, you don't even realize that they're there, but you can feel something not right, but not understand what that thing that's not right is. And so, one thing with this feminine energy that's coming on the planet is really pushing you to let go. Now is a perfect time to let go of everything that has held you back. Everything that has stopped you from really being the woman that you were born to be. We know our potential. We feel all this greatness. And if we could only let it out, it's like you'll have that sense of fulfillment. But you have to be able to learn how to cultivate and get to that energy and work with it and understanding. And that's why we always say, go know thyself, go deep into yourself, and you'll be able to know what you have. And so with this feminine energy coming on the planet, it's pushing you to let go. And the let go part is kind of difficult because it creates change. It brings change. When you let go of something old, that means something new is about to come and place it. And we get so afraid of change because, we have allowed ourselves to stay on this survival, poverty, lack-minded state of mind, to where we just want to feel safe. We just want to feel secure, not realizing that if you want to feel safe and secure, you have to feel that about yourself. You have to realize and be rooted and know that you are here to experience abundance. You are here to experience peace and love and enjoyment. You're not here to suffer. And so that's where your train of thought, your perception has to change, because that kind of thinking will really block you into really just being open to this energy. It's all, ladies, it's time for us to be open and to allow whatever is supposed to come into our lives, allow it to come and let go, surrender. I know you guys have heard those stories of like Oprah Winfrey or India Arie. When they talk about it, they had to surrender and let go. They had to stop resisting the change. You have to stop resisting who you are and be true to it. It's okay to say that you're not happy. Realize that and then change it. It's okay to sit there and look at your life and see that, whoa, I'm really living in this situation, in this condition. You see that, you recognize it, and you change it. You don't, we get so caught up into thinking and creating all these blocks because we think it has to be a certain way, instead of just feeling and knowing that you are a spiritual being here experiencing human experience, and everything that you have inside of you is everything that you are going to need to navigate and make it through this life. I don't care how much money you have. You wouldn't have that money if you didn't have what's in here to draw it to you. So we have to get into a place where we can be open to the divine feminine and just really take our place as, women, to know that we can bring in everything, that we are the creators. We make the world a better place. We make the world go round. And once we get into a place where we can be open to this divine feminine, and the energy is powerful, because, and I say it's powerful, and that power can scare some women because, we have been taught to give up our power. We have been taught to feel powerless. We have been taught to feel that we need protection. We've been taught to feel that we need a man. We need somebody to take care of us. And somehow that kind of thinking allowed us to start believing that we're not powerful. We create lives. We bring things into this creation. Every man that had ever thought of something great or that created any great invention came from a woman. And so it's time that we start to realize that. Now, when I say the masculine kind of woman, how do you know if you're masculine? You think, you stay in your head a lot. I did an interview, and I always talk about this interview because that interview literally changed my life. Literally, it opened up so many codes. And I'm so excited to be able to share this interview with you when the next issue of Natural Woman drops in June. But I did an interview with Shantam Naima, I think the way you pronounce it, but that's how you pronounce it in practical terms. Feels like it has like an accent that goes with it. But I interviewed this brother, and he's an energy healer, and he helps to just open up centers within women and men. But he is an energy healer that specializes in helping men and women connect, being open. And he talked about a woman being a woman, and what he shared with me was women, we stay in our heads. We just can't sit there and just relax and be open. That's uncomfortable for us. We like to be up here. We like to compete. We like to be in competition. And I started thinking yeah, that's what we like to do. And he said, that's masculine thinking. That's a masculine state of mind. And I said, wow. And so I said, well, how do you be a woman? How do you think like a woman? And he said, you have to feel, stay out your head. Allow your head to do what its purpose. Your head's purpose is not to direct your life. You feel with your heart, you feel with your womb. You can feel the things that are yours and draw them to you because we're magnets. And just hearing that changed a lot. Because one, I started to identify wow, this is masculine kind of thinking and this is feminine kind of thinking. And I started just to really feel that divine feminine that was around me. And it was just a really life-changing interview. And so I'm excited to share that interview with you. But I'm saying all this to say that if we want to really start making some change, we have to be open to this divine feminine. And for our brothers too, everybody has feminine. And so you have to be open to this energy, embrace the change, and let go of the things that no longer serve a purpose in your life, because it's time to change. But that's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I hope the information was useful. I'll do more videos as I feel the need to. But make sure you check out Natural Woman Magazine at www.asknaturalwoman.com. And I will see you next time.